Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Loretta Koth. I am a National Marketing Director. Oh my gosh, no, my name is not that. It just changed. I'm actually Loretta Wilkins. That's going to take me a while to get used to, which just happened last Saturday. And so I'm so excited to be able to host and MC this call tonight. We are all part of a mission of inspiring healthy living around the world. Many of us have spent many decades now helping people take healthy back in their families and in their communities and in every way that we can. And often the best way to inspire people is to hear other people's journeys and their stories. And one of the things that really gets me excited right now is the fact that I am really seeing men want to take better control of their health, and also seeing this industry that we're in, being able to share a product with other people that we love and believe in as being such a viable way to provide security for their families, opportunities for the future. And so really excited about all of you being here tonight. We are recording this, so we would be able to send it out if you get inspired and want to be able to share it with others. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone to you tonight, and then one by one, each of them will come on to share their stories. Okay, so guys, the first round, you're just going to share your journey with Juice Plus, the product. I'm going to show a very short 2-minute video. We'll come back on so that they can hear about your journey with the company. So we're going to begin with Jeff Cook. He's a friend of mine. He's from Youngstown, Ohio. I'm a Cleveland girl, now a Carolina girl. And he has been in the financial industry for over 24 years as a financial planner. Jeff graduated from Edinburgh University of Pennsylvania with a bachelor's degree in fine arts. He started with Prudential. He's been through Prudential University. He has a Series 6 license, securities registrations, life and health license, and he has been helping people really take control of their finances for many, many years. He can be counted on as a trusted professional and operates with integrity. He's very involved with his community in the $1 Million Round Club, Youngstown Regional Chamber of Commerce, where he's an ambassador, and he's also the president of the board of his development. We also have Guy DeBeau with us tonight, and he grew up in Africa and Europe. He has a BS in aerospace aeronautical engineering. He's part of a workout video, and he has also served as a colonel in the NATO Air Force with past combat experience. He was able to retire from that in 2011 after serving for 27 years. Guy has been a part of the Juice Plus company since 1995. He has received many prestigious awards, has been recognized all over the world as he has business in 50 states and 20 countries of the, I believe, 24 that we're currently in. He resides in Auburn, Northern California with his wife, Cheryl, who's amazing. And both Cheryl and Guy are Dr. Sears Lean Health Coaches, both National Marketing Directors, and also grandparents of, I believe, 3 now. So growing family that they're part of. Dr. Mike Ewald will also be sharing, and he has a very long history in Dayton, Ohio. And his background is an electrician, but went on and decided to become a chiropractor and graduated from the Wright State University in 1989. I'm sorry, and then his doctorate was from Palmer College. So he has served for 30 years in this industry, and also even several professional sports teams, including a professional baseball, hockey, and soccer team. Dr. Ewald lectures are all over the country. He is very passionate about helping people get healthier through common sense eating, lifestyle, and changes. And he has also been taking and sharing Juice Plus for well over 20 years. He and his wife, Karen, are both national marketing directors with the Juice Plus company. And he is a he's a husband and a grandfather to, I believe, 5 grandchildren now, and they have 3 kids. So really excited also about our last speaker tonight. Clayton Gitz I love it. He's called a serial entrepreneur. He's, after owning 5 different businesses, including a real estate company, a property management company, and a real estate agent recruiting company, title company, and mortgage company. He is consistently ranked among the top realtors in Richmond, Virginia, and he is one of the top performers within his real estate recruiting company. He also is a best-selling real estate author. He has a passion for inspiring others to achieve more, and he has discovered along the journey to success that failure is necessary and that success is not a secret, it's a science. So in his spare time, he loves traveling, reading, spending time with his beautiful wife, Stephanie, and their 2 kids. So I am very excited to introduce this panel of Real Men Eat Veggies.
Hey everybody, I'd like to take a moment and just welcome all of you to the call and thank you for taking the time out on a beautiful Thursday evening to learn more about Juice Plus and what the benefits are to you. And I've been eating Juice Plus now for well over 2.5 years. How it came about is I was getting severe head cold and sinus infections to the point where I was on antibiotics literally for 2 times a month for about 6 to 8 months. And my doctor, who's also a really good friend of mine, sat me down and said, you know, I'm not going to prescribe antibiotics to you anymore. And I said, well, okay, well, what are we going to do? And he's like, well, he goes, I have a product called Juice Plus that I want you to try out and start eating. And so that's what I did. I started eating Juice Plus. I also had a lot of brain fog from owning my own financial planning company with all the stress, the anxiety. I'd also put on a few pounds, and over about probably about a good 3 to 6 month period, my brain fog started to clear up. I lost about 23 to 25 pounds of weight, and I cleaned up my diet along with Juice Plus. I got rid of dairy, started using plant-based milks, such as like almond milk or coconut milk or something like that. And I have not had an antibiotic in over 2 years. I do not even have ibuprofen or Tylenol or anything like that in my house anymore. And along with my journey, I have a 8-year-old niece now who started eating Juice Plus at the age of 6. And she had tubes in her ears when she was born, which then added to some other issues with sinus infections, head colds, nasal drainage. And from her eating just the gummies alone, that all cleared up. She has not had a sinus infection or nasal drainage or anything like that for over 2 years as well. And it's just been a phenomenal journey for me. My energy level, as you can tell, is pretty much through the roof, even after a day like I had today, which has been very stressful and crazy. I could not wait for this call tonight to talk to you people. So that's my story.
Well, Jeff, it was great to hear your story. Loving it. And again, thanks so much. And Loretta, first, congratulations on your wedding. I know we have one more great man to add to this amazing team. So great to have Scott part of it. As you heard, my name is Guy Dubois. I'm also from Ohio. Well, maybe not. I'm from southwest of Ohio, next to Jeff and Michael. But no, I grew up in Africa for most of my youth, and then part of Belgium. And I had no idea that, if I may say that, during my youth, I was preparing myself for what I'm doing today. Again, and that's the beauty of life. You just never know. And in Africa, a lot of people saying, wow, so you grew up in places with no food or anything? No, I was lucky. I grew up in middle central Africa where we had everything. I mean, just in my garden alone, we had some of the best bananas. I'm not talking about the Chiquita banana we have here, but the short, thick one, just full of nutrients. And also berries and mangoes and all of that. And when we went to the market, it was also amazing because when we went to the market, the farmers, they had maybe an acre. That was a farmer. No machine, no nothing. So everything was pure, clean, organic. And that's the way I grew up for the first 16 years. Fantastic. Same with fitness. I was not lucky like you guys to be spoiled by so many toys, if I may say, and all the stores and this and the movie theaters and so much to choose here in the States. So for us, it was all doing outside, fitness, workout, running, doing a bunch of things. So I was preparing myself for what I'm doing today. But then after that, after seeing combat already at a young age, I joined the Air Force Academy. And by the way, if there's any brothers and sisters here who have served or family of members, I just want to salute you and thank you for your service, especially as we coming close to the Memorial Weekend. Let's just never forget what this weekend is about. Without that, we will not have this freedom that we have today, and especially tonight to be on this amazing call that Laura is putting together. So why is an aerospace engineer talking to you about nutrition? It's very simple. And if any of you guys want to know much more, I'm doing a call next week, Thursday, who's going really a little more into the health danger when you fly. And a lot of people think that the worst, like right now with what's going on with the situation, that might be the worst or anything like that. Honestly not. When you fly, and by the way, I don't want to scare anybody, when this is all over, guys, let's jump in a plane. The airlines business need our business. Let's just have travel and have some fun. But when you get in a plane, the number one danger to your health is what we call cosmic radiation. There's nothing you can do about it. It goes right through the plane. Here, if I go see Loretta, North Carolina, coast to coast from California, it would be the same damage to my body than at least 3 to 4 X-rays. So guys, if you fly a lot, if you know fly crews or anything like that, talk to them about good nutrition and health. And I lost 2 of my men to brain tumor, and we were not even 30 years old. That was my wake-up call. And that's why I decided to study nutrition, go back to my youth. And after a few certificate learning things, I discovered this great product called Juice Plus. Made total sense, fruits and vegetable in a capsule. So easy for a soldier to throw in a bag, boom, gone. Very inexpensive, love it. It was food in a capsule. Even an engineer can understand that. Even a guy can understand that. And that's why I decided that's it. And this August will be my 26 years anniversary of eating Juice Plus. And you hear what I'm saying? I don't take Juice Plus. You take a vitamin or you take a medication, you eat Juice Plus. It is food. If you open a capsule, you see. So I've been eating that for almost 26 years, and I'm just loving it. And my health is fantastic. Just went through a health checkup, and everything was perfect. So thank you so much. And love to introduce my big brother there, Dr. Michael Ewald.
Well, thank you, Guy and Jeff. Really appreciate your story. And likewise, Loretta Wilkins, so excited for you. You got a great man in Scott. What a blessing. And just really appreciate this opportunity. And, you know, my story, my family history really started back, age 46. My dad, first symptom of a health issue was a sudden heart attack that took his life. And then his dad, my grandpa, I never really met him. He passed away in his mid 50s. So not great genetics here. And it was really my family history along with a sports injury that got me involved with chiropractic. And I've been doing that close to 30 years. I've loved every minute of it. And really our philosophy is your body has an innate ability to care for and take care of itself. You know, you give it the right environment, the right tools, you know, the right food, things should work pretty well. And of course, a big part of my practice has been fruits and vegetables. You know, that really is foundationally what it takes. If you want to be healthy, you got to be eating lots of fruits and vegetables. Grandma, mom, you know, anybody that knows anything about health is going to tell you you need to be eating more fruits and vegetables. And of course, in my practice, you know, trying to get my patients to eat, you know, 7 to 9 or more, which is what they're recommending now, was pretty much close to impossible. We even tried juicers for a while. You know, we would teach our patients that. And bottom line, that was a total flop. And then 22 years ago, we were introduced to Juice Plus. You know, sounded almost too good to be true, fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I will tell you, I was very skeptical, but it made sense. We added it to our diet. And of course, Juice Plus cures nothing. Your body is the cure. But even eating well, juicing, doing all that, we still noticed some real positive changes in our health and our family's health. Personally, I noticed a little more energy, healthier hair and nails. One of our children was having a little bit of acne, and that seemed to clear up with the Juice Plus. Again, I'm not making claims here, but this was our story. And it was really our kids' experience that caused us to check out the company more seriously. And what really impresses me with Juice Plus is the fact that it's been around for, you know, close to 30 years now, 27, I think it is. But really what sets it apart is the variety of the fruits and vegetables that you're getting. When you take what they call the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry blend, you're getting over 30 different plant sources in your diet. And as a physician, what really excites me is the science behind it. You know, there's nothing else in the world that comes close to the research on Juice Plus. Over 41 studies now. I wish I could, I've got 2 minutes here, folks, but I could talk hours, actually days, about the research on Juice Plus. And if you're not familiar with Juice Plus, check out the research behind it. That's what gives me the confidence and credibility to share it with others. And it's something that I'll be taking, you know, the rest of my life. And we actually now have four generations on Juice Plus. My wife's parents, my wife Karen, and I, all 3 of our kids, and now 5 of our wonderful grandkids are Juice Plus babies. But the simplicity of it, the affordability of it, when you look at the variety of the produce, if you were to go out to a grocery store, it's ridiculously affordable. And then the science is really why I love Juice Plus, and again, why I'll take it the rest of my life. And just want to introduce my wonderful friend, Clayton Gitz. This guy is amazing. Take it away, brother. You're muted, Clayton.
First time. Hey, Loretta. Did you want us to share a product story and then we're going to come back and share?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, so and just for the record, guys, like the only reason that I'm like here is because of her. So she should be the one talking to you guys, but you know, I'm just kind of riding on her coattails. So good to see so many familiar faces. And it's anytime we're asked to share, we're there because we love our Juice Plus family. So we were introduced to Juice Plus, maybe, was it 7 years? Yeah, about 7 years ago. And we came about it in kind of a wacky way. And some of you can probably relate to this. So when Stephanie gave birth to our youngest daughter, Samantha, she hemorrhaged 7 days? 7 days post-delivery in our kitchen. We were in our kitchen. She was having her first glass of wine after not drinking for 10 months. And our best friends were sitting at the table with us. And Stephanie got up to go to the restroom and literally just hemorrhaged right there in front of all of us. And by the time we got her to the restroom, she was passing out. She was losing so much blood. By the time we got her to into the squad, things were urgent. And by the time we got her to the emergency room, I was literally holding her hand, praying. We were both praying that that she would make it. And a little aside to this, and it'll come back around in just a few minutes. When you are faced with a decision of having to live your life without your best friend and your partner in crime, that's where the idea of, oh my gosh, how am I going to take care of my family? Because I was working 7 days a week at that point. So more on that in just a few. But so thus began the journey of Stephanie having this downward health spiral for 3+ years. And a very, very close friend of ours, Stephanie Painter, introduced Juice Plus to us. And by the way, stepped way outside of her comfort zone to share Juice Plus with us. She was terrified to share it with us because she was afraid that we would say no. But we didn't say no. We were desperate. We said, listen, if you think it'll help us, we'll try anything. And after 7 days of eating Juice Plus, Stephanie began to see dramatic changes. After struggling for 3 years and trying everything, spending tons of money, seeing every specialist you can imagine, nothing touched what she was going through other than Juice Plus. And I had significant back hair that just fell off after consuming Juice Plus. So that is a claim. I'm making a claim right now for all you men and some women with back hair.
He's kidding.
No, it did not. Just kidding, Roy. Just joking. Anyway, so that more on our story in just a minute. How do you mute? I've never done Zoom before.
Awesome. Okay, hang tight. Now, I would normally make this really big, but what I found when I was practicing right before everyone logged on is it wasn't letting me. So hold on, okay?
I'm the farm manager for a farm that produces crops for Juice Plus in central Illinois.
My name's Tim, and I work for the company that grows and produces some of the produce that goes into Juice Plus. I'm the IKF product line manager, and I fill in the role of managing everything from the field through the processing plant and dealing with sales to get it out the door to Juice Plus.
Okay, I showed that video because I wanted you to see that this is real food, fruits and vegetables, that we either have our own farms or we contract with a farmer to be able to create this incredible product. But what has happened is all of our lives have been so transformed by this product. And I think everyone on this call will agree as they share this part of their story is if it wasn't for Juice Plus, they probably would never be here. It is the product that is at the core of why we want to be part of the mission. But what's so exciting is this mission has changed many of our lives. We are reaching dreams and goals and visions of what our life is and can become like we never thought possible. And so I would love for each of you to, again, just spend a couple minutes just sharing with us what has been for you and your family to be part of the mission, what is meant for you financially, and what do you see for your future?
Well, for me, it first started with just eating Juice Plus, and then Cindy got me around the campfire, and I learned a lot more about the business, and Cindy Farnham. And then from there, about 3 months into my sharing, I had a real good friend of mine named Melissa, who had leaky gut and irritable bowel and was going to the hospital 2 times a month, 2, maybe even 3 times a month for IVs and fluids and stuff like that because she couldn't eat, she couldn't keep foods down. And as some of you know, I believe in a higher power, but I'm not a real religious kind of guy, but I still believe that the person that walked into her room that day was an angel because he had been looking at her file and he told Melissa, he goes, what they're doing for you right now, he goes, I give you 3 years to live because of the meds that they have you on. She was literally taking 15 medications a month. And she goes, well, who are you? And he's like, no, I don't want you knowing who I am because I could get in trouble with even advising you right now. And she's like, well, what do you recommend I do? And he's like, well, I recommend you flood your bodies with fruits and vegetables. And she literally called me from the Cleveland Clinic, which is a major hospital here in Cleveland, Ohio, and ordered Juice Plus. And within 3 to 3.5 months of eating Juice Plus, she was off of all 15 medications. She little by little started getting her life back. And at the age of 40, last June, got pregnant. And then at the age of 40, and she had not been able to get pregnant since her son, who is now 16, and she delivered a healthy baby boy in February. And all the doctors around her were impressed with everything that was going on with her body that they said, it had to be the Juice Plus. So when all this happened a couple years ago with Melissa, I really started going a little bit more serious with Juice Plus and sharing with Juice Plus and believing that, everyone on this planet needs to eat Juice Plus. And, with what it's done for my family, with what it's done for myself, the income side, that's just a bonus. That comes from just helping people and having a heart and caring. And when you tap into our community and you tap into Juice Plus, that's what you're going to find. It's the most sincere, honest, down-to-earth people that you're ever going to meet. I mean, they could be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, millions of dollars a year, but you would never know it because they really, truly care about who we are. And that's what really opened me up and what makes me want to be more and more part of this community. So with that, Guy.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. For me, like I mentioned, after discovering this product, totally makes sense. I didn't go right into the business because if you see in the back right here, that's my $35 million plane. You kind of feel like a king when you fly this beautiful plane, but a lot of us have a plan A, like especially right now, right? The last couple of months, we don't know anymore the numbers, maybe 30 million unemployed and so forth. So a lot of people have a plan A and then the work is gone or a divorce or something like that. And that's what happened to me 25 almost years ago when the spatial accident happened. If some of you guys may remember, I was already picked to be one of the pilots. That was my dream. And then the airline industry also started going belly up. Some of you guys are too young, but Pan Am, T-Bray, all of those gone. So suddenly my plan A kind of fell apart and I had to go kind of to my second part. And I was eating Juice Plus already for at least about a year. And I'm like, wait a minute, if I can fly a plane, I would know how to share this with other people. And I'm fighting terrorism overseas. But guess what, guys? There's terrorism in our backyard. It's called disease. And I don't have to have the background like Dr. Michael Ewald, because at the end of the day, Juice Plus is fruit and vegetable. It's just that simple. So I decided to check that out. I went to my first convention to see what's going on, and that's where I really discovered there was the same in my squadron. They had my six, they had my back, and I'm like, I'm going with it. And why not? Because we are part of the solution. We are, like Jeff was talking about, this is a community, this is family, this is just like in the military, but we are making a difference. And by educating one person at a time, you can make a huge difference. And our team, thanks to this amazing team here, we have touched now more than 50,000 customers on a daily basis, monthly basis, sorry. And that started just, we make kind of say, yes, 25 years ago, that's the power of duplication. That's the power of teamwork, having fun, keep it simple, and going there. And that's why I decided, well, fruits and vegetables makes sense, and learn the system, went with it. And especially with this company that now, in case you didn't know, is 50 years old. This company is rocket. And a product almost, like Dr. Ewald mentioned, almost 30 years old. So guys, you have a company here that knows the stuff. In 25 countries, soon 30 countries. Viva Mexico. And some of you guys want to go to Mexico, it's open up in a couple months. So you can travel the world, tax write-off, making a difference, because sadly, bad nutrition, disease is not just an American thing, it's now a worldwide thing. So you talking about making a living by helping others, by making a difference, talking about a legacy, a change. For me, there's nothing better than that. Yes, I do miss flying this, but that was another chapter. Now I'm flying the Juice Plus plane with an amazing team, and it just really making a difference. And it also gives also the time freedom, which is so important. That little pen right here is Rotary, and I'm a Rotarian. I had a Zoom Rotary today. Now I'm fighting another disease with the Rotary, financially and time. I'm fighting, for example, human trafficking. We're big with the Rotary in that. Or Saturday, I'm going to spend 4 or 5 hours putting a bunch of bucks with food for the needy people, because we need it. So this is kind of an amazing journey that give you not only the financial, that's great, but it help people, and it give you also the time to make even more difference. So it's a win-win-win situation. So again, fantastic. Thanks again.
Thank you, Guy. And, I never tire of hearing these stories. And, really similar to yours, Guy, I loved what I was doing as a chiropractor. We were making a good income. I was making a difference in the lives of others. And I couldn't really imagine doing anything else. My problem was I was a slave to my practice. I didn't really own it. It owned me. And I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But again, it was that experience our family had that kind of caused us to go to a conference in San Diego in March of '99. And again, it wasn't a lot of hype. It was just good people surrounded by a great product. That's really the first time that I looked at the science. And the other thing that intrigued me was the benefit package that the company offers. Its top 2 leadership positions. And I thought, wow, if we could get those benefits, full medical, dental, disability, life insurance. They had a college reimbursement that 3 of my children have actually taken advantage of. And being self-employed, that stuff's expensive. But anyhow, the benefit package excited us. And then Karen, really, she saw this as an opportunity for us to slow down. And, we've never pushed this on anybody. I'm not a salesperson, but I do try to share truth with people. And, of course, cleaning up our diet and lifestyle is key. And, we came back from that conference and just started sharing. And some of you think, well, you've had some success because you're a doctor and you have a lot of patients. But really, most of our customer base and a lot of our team, most of our team came outside of, our practice. And what's beautiful about this is if you know anyone that eats food, or if you know anyone that chews or swallows or is living and breathing, they could benefit from Juice Plus. Unlike chiropractic care, where maybe 10% of the population will ever see us, I love the fact that everybody needs what we have. And again, it's the best thing out there, the #1 selling whole food product in the world, a multi-billion-dollar 50-year company, as Guy mentioned. And I just love it. It's so congruent, with what I was already doing. And, next to helping, someone with their health and their finances, I don't really know, maybe if you're a person of faith, obviously that's important. But I just, words can't express the gratitude and the emotional return, that I receive in helping, other families have hope. And I just love what we get to do. And I tell people I'm a lot better grandpa than I was a dad. And that's because, again, I've got more freedom and flexibility. It's created a supplemental income that has actually surpassed my chiropractic income. And 5 years ago, because we could, we transitioned full-time into this mission. And I still get to do a little bit of chiropractic care, but I feel like I'm making a much greater difference, you know, sharing Juice Plus and the opportunity with others than I ever could have with my chiropractic profession. So very exciting. I'm going to turn this over to my brother, Clayton.
Do this every day. Hey, Mike, thank you, brother. Always love hearing your story. So, yeah, and just to be clear and to pick up on, you know, where I left off a couple of minutes ago, you know, Stephanie was on 8 prescription medications, was sleeping 15 hours a day, you know, after this traumatic event from having, you know, birthing our youngest daughter. And we were desperate. We were desperate. And when I say we tried everything, again, we tried everything. And we would have eaten dirt if we thought that it would have helped. Fortunately, we didn't have to eat dirt because we had Juice Plus. And, you know, and I always, you know, the amazing part about this is that Guy said yes. And then Mike said yes. And then Leanne said yes. And then Nina said yes. And then Wendy said yes. And then Stephanie Painter said yes. And then Stephanie Painter shared with my Stephanie, and Stephanie said yes. And the amount of lives that have been impacted because these men and women had the courage to say yes, they had the courage to be open, maybe in some cases out of desperation, maybe in some cases because they had a friend and they're like, you know what, you're my friend, yeah, of course I'll take your product. And then it had a dramatic impact on their health and their nutrition, and here we are. But what I love about this opportunity is the potential to impact people in a viral fashion, right? And the amazing thing about this opportunity is impact equals income. So the more people that we impact, the bigger the income. You know, and I always share this, and I think one of my amazing upline leaders kind of gets mad at me, but I'm going to share it anyway because I'm kind of an open book. Everybody's like, oh God, what's he going to say? You know, I think everybody should go for it. I think everybody should have the amazing healthcare benefits. I think everybody should become a national marketing director. I think everybody should become a 100 club. The top, shoot for the top of the company. Not for the money, and the money is amazing, by the way. It has, we pretty much made it stress-free through this COVID thing financially, and I understand a lot of people have been impacted by it in other ways, but we pretty much made it stress-free through it, and we will continue to. Stephanie just had her biggest paycheck ever last month because of this amazing opportunity. So, you know, wow. But it's everybody should go for it, not because of the money, because of what it makes of us to just go for it. Because I think I look at all these people like first of all, Maria, like we're all coming to your house for haircuts when this is all said and done. I know that. But I look at like Ashley Smith and Andrew and Sarah and Maureen and Dr. Z and Cindy and Cynthia, and I just see a bunch of ballers. Like all I see is potential. All I see is like crazy unlimited potential that in some cases has not been tapped. And there's a reason it hasn't been tapped. There's a reason. And when you unleash that light that is inside of you to let others take advantage of it, like you infect other people instead of letting other people infect you with their bad juju, you give them some of your good juju, you can change the world. You can change a community, and then that community can go on and change the state. That state can go on and change the country. That country can go on and change the world. That is contagious. When you open up and you say, you know what, I'm going for it. I don't want to be. I don't want to just make $1,000 a month or whatever. I'm going for it, not because of the money, because of what it makes of you to go for it, and because you got to go impact so many people at such a high level to get there. You got to go grab a bunch of people, and I got 10 things for you, and I'm gonna wrap this up. 10 key points. I think Loretta is recording this so you can go back. So this is the ultimate leader, and I'm going to talk about Jesus for a minute, so forgive me. But the ultimate leader, 10 key leadership principles. My wife, she will tell you, she was not a leader when she got into this business. She had to become a leader, and she's still becoming a leader. But here are the principles that she lives by. Number one, leadership is servanthood. You got to serve to lead. You got to serve to lead. Leadership is servanthood, number one. Number two, let your purpose prioritize your life. Did you hear that? Let your purpose prioritize your life. What if you are so aligned with your mission that when you got out of bed every morning, you said, out of my way, because I'm on a mission, right? Let your purpose prioritize your life. Number two. Number three, live the life before you lead others. Man, you've got to lead by example. We've all got to lead by example. So don't expect others, if you're not showing up every day with compassion and with energy and I got this, and Mike, you're amazing, I got your back. You need something, you come to me. You got somebody you want me to talk to, ping me, I got you. If you don't show up every day, don't expect other people to show up. If you show up with, we were talking to our daughter, I think it was this morning, she walked downstairs, we're in the gym working out, and she walked downstairs and she was slumped over. We said, baby, no, baby, pick your chest up. Pick your shoulders up. And immediately, this is what she did. She went like this. She went, and a big smile showed up on her face. And it was amazing, just that little, right? And listen, 25 minutes ago, I wasn't like this. I flipped a switch for Loretta. I flipped a switch for Ashley Smith. I flipped a switch for Linda Colette. I flipped a switch for Susan Wall. And when I'm done with this, I'm going to bed. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to flip a switch again. Right? Because I'm not going to let you impact me with your energy. I'm going to leave you better than you were before this conversation. That's my mission. So number four, impact comes from relationships, not positions. Impact comes from relationships, not from positions. Number five, leaders must replenish themselves. Man, guys, I don't know if you're zoomed out at all. Like I forgot. I'm on like 10 Zooms a day and I forgot to unmute myself. I'm like zoomed out, right? It's intense right now. Am I the only one that's like crazy busy right now? Right? You got to take time. We're going to the lake for a few days next week because we just need to decompress, and we'll probably hop on some Zooms there because unfortunately they have internet. Number six, great leaders call for great commitment. Man, you just got to commit and go. If this is your purpose and you're aligned with it, you got to commit. And other people are going to follow you for that. Other people will show up for that because people need to be led. People are looking for leaders now more than ever. That's number six. Number seven, show security when handling tough issues. Show security. You got to be confident. And I know we've all heard the fake it till you make it. I don't necessarily believe in that, but listen, you do what you got to do. If you show up and you're confident and you say, you know what, Jeff, we got this. I got your back. You got a problem? That's okay, because we work with a bunch of miracle workers. All I have to do is pick up the phone and say, hey, Guy, I got this issue. Guy's a miracle worker. You know what he's going to say to me? Hey, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Surround yourself with those people and see what happens. Number 8, credibility comes by meeting needs and solving problems. Credibility comes by meeting needs and solving problems. Number 9, leaders must choose and develop their key people. If you got somebody that is rocking it out for you, man, you just got to spend more time. You spend 80% of your time with your 20%. You spend 20% of your time with your 80%. And number 10, there is no success without a successor. Guys, this is all about developing people. This is all about developing people. You got to lead so you can leave. You got to lead others so you can ultimately leave. If you want the life, then you have to lead others and raise other people up, right? Mike doesn't have to be here. Gita Boo certainly doesn't have to be here. Many of you don't have to be here. Like financially, they could totally check out. I know they could, but they show up because they're on a mission. Okay, I'm done, guys. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, incredible. I have one last little closing video for us. We probably could have ended it there, but I like to always deliver what I promise. And Clayton, you just over-delivered the whole thing. So everyone, hang on. We're going to just watch this together.
My name is Dan Holzman. I'm the CEO and president of the Juice Plus Company Europe. Thank you for taking the time to explore our unique business opportunity. This is us, the Juice Plus Company. We stand for people, for more quality of life, for the family, for more health. We have been successful in the industry for over 40 years. all over the world. We stand for things which really matter. Sustainability is important for us. We offer people a real alternative. Our mission is a global one. We want to inspire people for a healthy way of life. Every day, a little more. Our company is owner managed and not controlled by any investment group or financial institution. This makes us very flexible in our decisions. We are the Juice Plus company. From people to people. Our fans also call us the company with a heart. Juice Plus. Who hasn't heard about the famous fruits and vegetable capsule? The red and the green ones. We are proud of our brand Juice Plus, the next best thing to fruit and vegetables for 20 years. Juice Plus is the best documented product of its kind. World-leading universities confirm this. But Juice Plus is more than a product. It's a brand which stands for a good investment in your own life. Whether you take the capsules or the soft chewables, or you look great with our delicious Juice Plus complete shakes. It's up to each one. Imagine all these valuable vital elements enter your bloodstream every morning, every day. Your body immediately thank you with more energy, fresh appearance, and a higher performance in your daily life. Imagine you eat fully ripe fruits and vegetables. We motivate people to eat more fruit and vegetables. This is a solution for so many challenges. Since very few people manage to eat the needed amount on a daily basis, we offer them a compensation, a solution, Juice Plus. Without children, there is no future. That's a fact. Our CHS, our Children's Health Study, has proven that children's behavior change.
Okay, we're going to stop it there because we went way over on time. And I know that that's an old video, but I'm going to tell you, I love it. And if you want to go back and watch the rest of it, you can. But looking at our clock and looking at the time that we've spent together, and I'm starting to lose a couple people, I want to be able to just close this out tonight to be able to say, if you are really thinking about changing your life, either your health picture or your financial picture, I hope that you'll get with the person who invited you here. I hope that you will ask questions, you'll dig deeper. We can send you more things to watch, more things to listen to, but we say, come join us. Have a great night, everyone.